One, two, one. Welcome back to Music with Ryan. Thanks for joining me. This week's feature lesson, as you just saw and heard, is the traditional bluegrass tune Little Maggie in the key of G. And I created like 1.5 times through the solo. What I mean by that is I have like 3 arrangements that you can kind of mix and match and choose which one you'd like to use for your solo. And kind of the main reason I wrote up the lesson was to show people how you can manipulate the G minor pentatonic scale over top of the song, okay? 'Cause people often ask me about scales and what I'm using, and so that's what I'm going to do for this lesson. Little Maggie has an F chord in it, okay? You understand, little Maggie. All right, and that kind of creates this, some people call it is a modal tune. And the G minor pentatonic sounds really cool against these changes. And so what I'm going to do is, I got 3 arrangements, and each one is showing you in a position of where, of the G minor pentatonic and how to use that shape or scale, pattern. And I'm also going to have a separate clip that I'll go over just the scales. So just talk about the scales, talk about what I was thinking when I wrote the arrangement. A lot of people want to know, what are you using and what are you thinking about? So I'm going to break that down for you in a whole separate clip. Because we have kind of 3 positions that I'm working from. That's kind of first position G minor stuff. And of course we have like our 3rd position G minor stuff, which is, I'm sure, very familiar to some of you. Even though the song's kind of G major, we can still use it. You know what I mean? Believe it or not. And we'll talk about connecting some shapes. Okay, we're going to get up in that area as well. Okay, that's where we're going to connect it. So yeah, we had those G minor pentatonic scales. I'm going to go through all of that with you. Okay, so if you'd like to purchase the full-length version, you click the link below or above, and it will shoot you onto my website, and there you can do so. It'll come with about 40 minutes of video, PDF tabs, and 4 backing tracks to help you work your speed up. And again, a separate clip on the scales I'm using, a separate clip of a live practice track of me just playing the arrangement, slow and medium tempos. And if you really like the way I teach and approach learning, I have memberships available. I have over 300 lessons at my site, and you can learn on how to access all of those for a yearly or monthly fee. Come out with one every week. So let's go ahead and start walking through this lesson and give you a little taste how it's going to go. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and start breaking down Little Maggie here in the key of G. And any markings on the bottom staff are pick directions. Watch those very closely. And any markings above the staff, like little numbers, will be left-hand fingerings. There will be a few of those, so keep a close eye on that to help execute some of the arrangement. I'm going to play the first 3 measures, and then we'll break them on down even slower. And we kind of have like almost a full bar of pickup here. Actually, there's a quarter note rest on beat 1, but then, we have 3 beats of, I guess you'd say, pickup. So here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ready, go, 1. All right, so in that first measure right there, again, it's kind of a pickup. The rhythm kind of starts, on the second measure of the piece on the G chord. But so we got a quarter note rest, and then we have on the D string, we have 4 eighth notes in a row there. 1 or 2 and 3 and. Down up stuff, 2 and 3 and then there's a little quarter note there on the 3rd fret of the D. And I might even, if I want to get a little sassy with it, I might bend it a little bit. Okay, That's just kind of optional. And then I end on the open G. Okay, 2 and 3 and 4, 1. And then I'm gonna go, so that open G was the first note of the second measure. And then 5th fret of the D. And I might do a quick little slide in there. I know it's not really indicated. You can just go right to it. It's good. These two notes are the same. A little drone effect, very common in bluegrass. So, okay, it'd be a really quick slide. It's almost like a grace note slide. And then open G, open B, 1st fret, B, open B. Now that B note isn't really part of the G minor pentatonic, and I know this lesson's going to be a lot about that G minor pentatonic, and I kind of decided to use that as a little color note in there. That's the way I kind of wanted to approach the melody. And again, I'll have a separate clip showing all the G minor scales because it's largely based out of the G minor stuff. And but right there, I'm kind of breaking, quote unquote, breaking the rules, I guess. Or there's no really rules here, but so really watch your right hand there. Down, 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 up, down, up. And then we get into the 3rd measure, 1-3 hammer. And then I stay right on that string and that note. So 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. Okay, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and. So there's a quarter note snuck in there on beat 3. So all 3 measures now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And again, if you want to add a little attitude, you know, you're bending that 3rd fret note and sliding into the 5th fret note. That's going to add a little extra, you know, sass to it, so to speak. That's all kind of things that kind of little nuances that comprise of that bluegrass guitar sound. Okay, so maybe you're ready to add some of that. Maybe you're still just kind of learning to read the tab and the arrangement and so forth. So yeah, so next few measures, they sound like this. We get to our F chord here, and 1, 2, 3, go. 2, 3, 4. All right, so get to the F chord. We got 2-0 pull off on the D on the G string, and then quarter note on the D, 3rd fret D. Again, then we're gonna strum it. Okay, so that's what that little, you know, you see 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Well, it's 2 8th notes connect. You know, they're connected. That's what that beam is. We can get 2 8th notes connected. There's a beam there. And so in this case, it's going to tell us to strum. Down, up. Down, up. And then go on to the next measure. Pluck that D string again. Strum. And then 3rd fret D, open, G, 3rd fret B, 3rd fret G, 1st fret B. Okay, so kind of going right up the minor scale here. And then this measure is a lot like measure 3. The melody's very similar there, or is the same. All right, so measure 6 again. 3, 4. Okay, so same as measure 3. So let's put them all together now. Here we go. 2, ready, go. One, two, three, four. let's move on to the next few measures. 7, 8, 9. Ready, go. Okay, I ended on the downbeat of measure 10 there, but so measure 7 there, that circle, we're on the 3rd fret of the B, I'm sorry, it's a B flat, 3rd fret of the G, and it has a circle with a stem, so that's a half note. So actually, it gets 2 counts, and actually we're going to just hold there, doing series of 8th notes a lot, but then all of a sudden I'm just going to let the melody breathe a little bit. 1, 2, and then 2, 3 hammer on the G. We're going to do it twice. Okay, it's kind of really bluesy thing. 1, 2, and then the next measure, open G, and then we're going to kind of go follow the pentatonic scale all the way down. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. And the next measure, 3rd fret of the low E. That's a G note, and then we'll do a little G run here. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And that one, so there's a double up in there as well. Down, down, up, up. Okay, really watch your right hand. And then quarter note here. And again, if you want to bend that a little bit, that note a little bit, give it a little extra something. A little attitude. You certainly can. Those 3 measures sound like this. 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And the next few measures, 2.